Oh, actually, just before we do anything, I'm just gonna go and grab the aircon remote control in case I need it, because I get quite sweaty strapped into the chair. Although I love this game to bits, and I do, and I wish it supported VR, which it doesn't, at the same time, I do kind of like the fact that I don't have to struggle to put a VR headset on. So VR headset, plus motion platform, plus headphones, plus headset to chat with you guys is it's quite a lot. Like, it's quite a lot less effort just to strap myself in and use the headset. I mean, the VR headsets do have microphones. They're just not very good. They're all right. That's what we use when we're playing, walkabout golf or whatever. Yeah, I look forward to like improved generation of headsets that are less and less intrusive as time goes on. Yeah, so the lockdown server should be up. Yeah, so the chair tilts back so much when I accelerate, I can barely see the in-game steering wheel because the chair rises up. Oh, God. I'm also going to turn on manual gears because I keep on, for some reason, it's on automatic, which is... I think it's because I was feeling, what's the word? Oh, it's under... I think I might have to quit back to the main menu. Not the main menu for difficulty. But I think when I was feeling competitive and realistically, automatic gears is a lot easier than manual gears. But who was that who just joined?
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
3, 2, 1. We are driving late for speed.
WreckFest. Malcolm said he would come and join us for WreckFest, and I was like, go on. We'll see what's changed, what they've added. And I said to Henry, I'm quite surprised. I feel like I can drive a lot better now. So we haven't played WreckFest since September, but I feel I can properly get the rear end of the car out now and control it like proper driving, because obviously it's a lot more arcadey than Live for Speed, so it's a lot easier, let's phrase it like that.
Aha, automatic gearbox.
Yes, automatic gearbox. I've just turned that off because I kept on changing gear anyway. Like, I can even use the handbrake, put the car on a drift and save it. I can't do that in Live for Speed yet, or Forza for that matter, but I seem to be able to in WreckFest. I do hope they do a sequel to WreckFest before too long, hopefully with motion platform and VR support from the get-go. Hello, Dora. Oh, please don't go under the chair. Oh. So though we are playing this, in my heart I am thinking about Dyson Space Program, but it'll be there tomorrow for us. Plus it was 2:30 when we finished last night.
Marathon to do every night then?
Yeah, well, I mean, if let's say we were having 300 or 400 viewers, I'm quite happy to do that. That's enough to start making a living off, but not at the view count we get. I don't have that level of dedication quite yet. Dora, get off the... Why? Oh. We have. I'm gonna need to clip that myself later. Are you right, or are you having fun? So she jumped on the back of the chair, and as I was accelerating or braking, she's just sort of attacking the chair. But yeah, I forgot, I've got the motion platform cranked up, not to a, it's not subtle, it's quite brutal. 'Cause obviously that's the nature of this game. Hopefully we get everyone along. We've got a 24-player server, and I think it's about a dozen of us that have got it. Although for some reason they have improved some things since we last played. So for example, it no longer spends 5+ minutes validating the game before you can join. But when you go to server browser, it still has to refresh all of the servers before you can select your favourites. Are we having fun, sweetie? We do it. We doing? We doing? You are terrible. Oh my god. I think she's decided that the chair has personally insulted her. Oh, let me know if you can see the server, by the way. Like, obviously, I've connected across the LAN. Ah, cool.
Just testing my steering.
Oh, that's a good point, Shaka. You can't play, can you, until... Oh! You can't join in part way. So we are on a... Oh, you're going with an A-class school bus, are you? What are you doing, Dora? There's nothing up there either. Hello!
Hoi hoi.
Hoi hoi.
Hmm.
Ah, fear my ping.
You're going to be an LPB then?
I don't think it makes much difference. Wow, your ping's... Oh, yeah. My ping is 8. You should choose an A-class car. Have you played this before? I've no idea. Like...
Yeah, I've played WreckFest, yeah.
Okay, cool. You're not, like, going to be in the starter cars with no upgrades or anything for a while.
Can you remind me if it was on Steam or on Xbox?
Steam. Steam. We had to move to Steam, unfortunately. But it does look like this is very much games as a service, though, so it looks like they have continued to keep up with the development of this game. I have to say, though, Shauka, I'm not sure that's a great choice for a race, but I wish you all the luck back there. I'm also hoping they fix the force everyone into the same car as the host button. We'll see.
Was that busted, or was that... Originally that was an idea we wanted, wasn't it?
No, the option's there, it just doesn't do anything.
Oh.
This looks old school.
This is the Carmageddon level.
Ah, right.
But it's quite a good level. Ah, yeah, so the tricky bit now is we now have to go forwards and do 180-degree loop, and Schalke is going to be there.
Going back.
Yeah. It's alright, because I can use that as a brake, which helps.
Bastardo.
But the trick is, the hard part is getting out of here without Schalke getting in. Because I think it's live for speed. A great way is often to take the car a corner slower, so the other people shoot past you and then you overtake them.
Yep.
But
There's the water.
Your radar is
Goodbye.
an important thing to look at.
Oh, we have radar.
We do, that helps. Max, so in Dice's Sphere project we got our sphere begun. We've drawn a triangle, that's all we've got of our sphere is one triangle, then we went to bed. That was 2:30. So
one triangle being, sorry, what's one triangle? One literal piece.
Dyson sphere.
One literal triangle of the Dyson sphere. The smallest possible triangle you can have, that's all we've managed.
Oh wow.
But it will, it will improve.
Well, that's presumably giving you exponentially more power than you had previously.
No, a bit more. No,
Not yet.
it's actually no, it's very linear. So each sail is only like 300 watts, but you have a lot of sails.
300 watts. How close is it to the sun?
It doesn't matter. That is not part of the calculation, rather oddly.
Yeah.
So yeah. But the point is, it's infinite. Well, not infinite. Point is, filling the sphere is a near impossible task. So we should definitely try for that.
Yes. Is there no way of making the efficiency improve somehow?
Yeah, but not a lot. The point is, it doesn't need to be efficient. That's it. The point is, there is almost no limit to how many you can have up there. So why be efficient?
Right.
You don't need to be efficient. You can have.
Just stick more.
Yeah, it's like solar panel. Like in reality, solar panels, like really good solar panels, are like 25% efficient. But people are like, oh, it's so inefficient. Like, so what? There's infinite sun. Who cares how efficient it is? 20% of infinity is still a very big number.
There's finite surface areas on Earth.
Virtually infinite.
The problem with inefficient solar panels is you have to have more of them
Yeah,
to
but
get a greater return on the ones compared to 20% or 10%. Or
sure.
whatever,
And when we've covered the whole of Australia's desert with solar panels, then I feel we can be concerned about efficiency.
Paying Australia lots of money to buy their electricity.
Yeah, well,
By Sahara.
yeah. There's plenty of deserts. I mean, they have no use. There's no ecosystem or wildlife. It's literally nothing.
There is some.
Like,
But yes, some bits, although it's scrubland to us, it still has an ecosystem. But a lot of Australia is just dead land.
Yeah.
The Sahara, mostly
unusable.
dead land. Yeah.
I mean, I was reading a piece earlier on where they're saying in America every large building has a flat sort of roof on it.
Yes.
Solar panels that provide
Yep.
a shit ton of power.
Yes.
To the country.
The other thing that you can get currently very inefficient solar windows. And that's actually quite a good idea, because an inefficient solar window is fine, because you have an awful lot of windows on your building. So you turn all the windows on your house to solar panels, and then every window on every house to solar panels.
Yeah.
And it has the advantage, of course, that it sucks.
The problem with that is my house is north-south.
Doesn't matter.
My line.
You still, the windows still see some so they see some light, don't they?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. In
Yeah.
the afternoon and the morning.
Yeah.
but
No. They see light all. They
the
see light.
prime.
No, they see light all day. Otherwise, it would be dark outside.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
Like they get some, so it doesn't
Some of it's
matter.
reflected light, isn't it? It's pretty weak.
Yeah, but it's pretty weak. But I mean, you're looking. You might get a couple of kilowatt hours a day out of your windows. But that's cool, because that's a couple of kilowatt hours for your house, and then a couple of kilowatt hours for every house in the country, and suddenly you just knock 7 gigawatts off of the UK power grid. It's and our UK power grid is about 65 gigawatts. That's peak. Come on, Schalke.
But electric cars presumably would then push that demand up.
nope.
Yeah, but it's hard to overstate how much energy oil refining uses. Without being, oh god, I cannot touch my drink in this game. Without being hyperbolic, one of the ones, it uses up as much electricity as Swindon. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about it's like a big factory. It's not a steel mill, which already uses up an insane amount of power. It's a city, and it's not a little city. It's a big city's worth of power. Schalke, how has your bus not fallen over?
I have reset it a couple of times.
Yeah, but what I mean is, one of your wheels is just not there, and your bus is still pretty upright. Oh, nice corner.
Oh, your engine.
Oh, where is my... Please see if I can get it without... Okay. I need to put my... This is the wrong one, but I need to put this in, because I will literally smash my head into the... Because the AI is driving my car right now, which means I'm being thrown about. There we go. Someone who is not me, could you please find out from the internet all of the tracks added to the game since September. They've definitely added some. The problem is, I don't remember the names of all the tracks. There must be a wiki page or something, because there are now, oh my word, so many tracks. Because the last one was
okay.
Snakes.
This says there's two: Bleak City and Devil's Canyon.
Okay, Bleak City and Devil's Canyon. That was the
No,
Carmageddon update, definitely. So
yeah,
those are recent ones, definitely. But I'm sure there must be more. And before that was Rattlesnake Race Park and something else. Vale Falls does not sound familiar, but the problem is it doesn't. If I select Vale Falls, I get a picture, and I'm like, it's a racetrack. Like, it's definitely a racetrack, and that's about all I can ascertain from those pictures.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
Oh no, that's old. No, that's the same thing I just came up with.
Oh.
But what are the new tracks on WreckFest? And he goes Bleak City and Devil's Canyon. I'm like, no.
Okay.
Have I disconnected from you?
No, I don't. Well, I don't think so. I've just chosen a different track, and apparently I have
I think
failed.
it's chucked me out. So I've got to reconnect now. But
Oh, how odd.
that's
Oh yes,
strange.
you have Lest. Okay, I've changed.
Okay.
I've changed car 3 times now. What do I click on that? Wait for it to spin the thingies, and click on enter. There we go. That apparently is what I had to do.
Obviously the Steam news may have something on it.
Oh yes, because there's a winter event going on, and I assume there's a winter track added. Ho ho ho.
New track, new tournament. Sorry, Winterfest.
Yes. Does it
New
all?
free reward paint bundle.
Right.
But I'm just going to scroll down the information.
It's possible they might not have added a free track. Like, I don't know they have. It's just that they do tend to be quite good at adding in bits and bobs. But I don't remember any.
Connecting.
I don't remember any of the tracks. Also, don't remember what the reset button is. One of these.
Should I restart my computer? Things are going weird.
Oh, okay. Then we will go without you as soon as Max has chosen a car. Yeah, I didn't think to look on the Steam page, the Steam news. WreckFest.
There's a lot of information there.
Community Hub. Wait. News. Yeah, highlights, yeah. So, oh yeah, because there's the Rally Trophy one. Oh, wow. Yeah, here we go. Rally Trophy, new track. And the other ones were Auto Carmageddon. So Furwood Motor Centre had new routes, so that was August. So yeah, yeah. So we'll try the Rally Trophy one, which apparently there is a looks like a Ford Escort Mark II. Yeah, so Rally Trophy. We'll do the Rally Trophy after this one. Oh! I want to glance left and right, and there aren't buttons for that. Oh my god, this chair! I'm going to put my headphones on tighter. Bugger!
Go. Bugger!
Hey, Jay. There's always a spot for you, don't forget. This track's a lot more challenging than the last one. Oh my god. So I've not tried this game on my 6 DOF yet, but jumps now are quite a bit more interesting.
There's a lift and a drop to them, isn't there?
Yes.
I'm assuming there's a sudden stop to them as well.
Yeah.
A floor, as it were.
Yes.
You feel the car coming back down to the floor.
Thankfully on this track there's not much air.
Have they made any improvements to the what do you call it, the interface?
No, remember I wrote that. I took somebody else's code and improved it a lot because there were bugs in it.
Oh, the scan, yeah. Oh,
Yeah. I keep meaning to find out. I must know somebody at Bugbear. I must know someone who knows somebody at Bugbear. I can just say, please, please put an official support for this. Please. Come round my house and try it, and then go away and put official support in. I will write you the code as a drop-in function. Please. Oh,
Most convenient time to do it.
that is, yeah. To be fair, we don't have any AI on at the moment. We'll see if it's me and oh my god. Okay, stop. Oh my god, the AI's just crashed, so I can't click on any. I can't click on anything when the AI's driven me into a wall. Okay, so there was a rally trophy. Rally trophy. Right, of course, it's the last one in the list. Brilliant. And there should be a new car as well. Oh, we'd have to go out to the garage, won't we, for the cars?
Oh, to buy them out of the garage.
Yeah. Which might be fine because I do have so much money and I ran out of things to spend on. I got to the point where the only thing left to buy were the special cars.
Oh, which you can't buy, you have to earn them.
Yeah, you have to do the weekly challenges, which I did a bunch of because there were some easy ones.
Yes.
Also, feel free to harass me and Blood Rose between every race. Oh, I forgot to connect my motion platform. The other thing, I have to connect my motion platform on every track and car change. Oh my word, this is...
It's in a way of sort of detecting
No, because it doesn't know. It should do. It should just go, hey, the car stopped moving. I'm going to reconnect. I keep meaning to go back to the code, because I've got the code. Oh my god. Why am I following you?
Yeah, that tree's gonna get us a bit beating.
I launched into a tree sideways and I come out ahead from that.
Well, we all followed you into the tree. I think this is from an old rally game. The trees are particularly rubbish.
Close.
Like, it looks like an old rally game. And I wonder if it has, because they've been doing some cross-promotion stuff, like with Carmageddon and things. It's not as easy as Sega Rally, is it?
Nothing was as easy as Sega Rally. Oh, bye, Mr. Chicken!
Tree!
Watch out for that tree! Find that tree, what tree, splat. Oh, Henry, I've just driven past your bumper, your bonnet. Sorry, it's just there up against a tree.
Oh, dear. Ow. Oh crap! I'm on fire.
So I popped over.
I wonder if you're not making barbecue with the car.
I popped over to the arcade today, the Bury arcade, just briefly, and I ran into one of the security guards I've not seen in a while, and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And I just said, "Oh, I popped over to see my niece, my nephew," and he's like, he goes, "You haven't got a new car, have you?" So he'd seen the car, seen me, and put two and two together without knowing I had even got it. I'm like, Yes, yes. How did you guess?
It's all over Facebook.
No, it's not a Facebook friend.
Oh, okay.
No, I was like, yeah.
Oh, alright.
Well,
he'd seen
thank
the
you.
car.
he's seen the car and then seen me and gone,
Are you visiting? Yeah.
Oh, crap.
oh,
Goodbye.
good. Wrecking assist, 100 points.
Bastard.
I didn't. No. You rammed me half a mile back and then drove into a lamppost, and I got the points for it.
Yeah. Bastard.
So much
Oh,
like Live for
oh,
Speed, to win the race, one must
We don't
first
need that
finish the race.
Yeah. We don't need that bit.
What fun is that?
What? Where's the fun in finishing the race? All of the fun is in finishing the race.
Yeah. You can't run over the people.
I've just realised something. This is not a race. This is endurance. So I've just noticed it's a 3-lap race. It's been 3 minutes so far. So basically I'm just waiting for those guys to wreck their car. Or me to wreck my
The
car.
level design is very different in this.
Yes, I think this is an old Richard Burns rally level. Might be an old Colin McRae level. This is done as a British rally stage. But the
Trees.
the tunnel of trees just off to the left and right, it's not a WreckFest thing. That's a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era racing game thing.
Mm.
A cheat to sort of get the graphics performance up.
Yeah, it looks like there's a thick forest, but there's not. But it's something you would have done on very old school consoles. So I wonder if that's what's going on.
Mm.
This is brutal to drive, by the way, on this.
I've probably done one lap
Nope.
yet. How about you guys?
Nope.
Shut throw it. Uh-oh.
Oh, my time is on Schalke is catching up a lot.
Oh, he's back again. He's back moving.
54 seconds behind. 52. 50. I want that in Live for Speed, by the way. And you can get that with about time equipment. I want to know how close I am in real time, not once per stage. Again, I don't understand why they haven't done that in things like Live for Speed. It'd be a server option, timing equipment, old school, new school, expensive. This is expensive timing equipment that gives you a real-time readout. Whereas old school was a guy holding up a board and once a lap saying, you're 8 seconds behind.
Oh.
Oh, tree, and post.
Cartwheeling.
Oh, who's cartwheeling?
People are crashing at the same place.
No, I didn't crash. I just got up close. So we're on the first lap, and it's 5.5 minutes in. I think this is an endurance race. I think this is he who dies first loses. I'm not sure though. Like this corner seems familiar, and it still says lap 1. Oh no, I don't think I have seen this corner. Okay, Dr. Realism is in sight. My spine feels mildly compressed. Oh, he's stopped.
I'm gonna unplough the field, apparently. What am I aiming for now?
No. Bugger! See, I'm not cheating. I'm on internal view. So when I go for a jump, all I can see is my bonnet because it's not attached properly anymore, and the bonnet flaps upwards. I'm hoping it gets ripped off soon. So I'm fighting my bonnet like 30% of the time. I should have chosen a car with more gears as well, and possibly off-road tires. Actually, not sure. Oh my god, that hurt. No.
Is this thing still turned down?
Warning, high ping. What's happening?
No, it's turned up quite a lot in this game. It's still turned down a bit, but it's turned up a long way.
Ooh. Need the authentic spine crushing experience.
Absolutely.
Herniated disc experience.
Well, I said I've been in real rally cars. This is nothing. Real rally cars vaguely feel like you're being tumble-dried. This just feels like the seat's moving a lot.
Oh, there's no suspension in the vehicle.
Yeah, and they're also taking it off-road at 100 miles an hour. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there is suspension. It's just basically rock hard. I mean, the cars don't move when you push on them.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a handbrake, but I'm. Oh yeah. Oh, there's the finish. Oh, is that the first lap? Oh my. Right.
I think it's designed to be one-lap races.
I agree. Just to check, let's clarify. Mr. Chicken, how much of a lap did you accomplish?
Not much.
Not much. Oh, that was good. The thing is, real rally driving is more like driving a hovercraft than a car. You know, the car's only vaguely in contact with the... Why are you following me? It's only vaguely in contact with the surface. You're oversteering a lot. And I'm not very good at that, because it's hard to get the car to spin and not spin out. Also, four-wheel drive cars better than front-wheel drive. Better than front-wheel drive cars. Better than what we've got, which is rear-wheel drive cars. Max, I'd like to propose a truce until we've killed Chowka.
Yes.
Because he is winning. And
He's
that...
20 seconds ahead of us. We have a job catching up with that.
There we are. All I have to do is be brilliant. Uh-oh. Chowka, what's the top speed of your car?
Going at about 110
Miles?
kilometers.
Oh. Oh, well in that case my car's a lot faster. Oh. Oh dear, I don't think I can turn right anymore. Oh dear. This might be it for me.
Oh, bugger. Yes. I think I've lost it. Oh, yes, I've definitely lost a wheel.
I think I may have also lost what's changed view. Yes, I am now not a tripod, tricycle.
You don't have a front right wheel, it's like
Yes, it's
last.
Last.
We have serious doubts that we have the patience to drive lap 3.
I don't
No,
have
15 minutes driving with one wheel missing. I think
Oh,
not.
no,
Let's find
no.
a tree.
I think that might no, it's still going.
Max slips on fire.
Country shortcut.
Remember,
Rex,
real
there we go.
real
Sorry.
rally drivers do not stop. As long as the car goes forwards, they carry on.
I want to go right. Never mind.
Yes.
But terrible taxi drivers.
Out there's Henry's corpse. Oh no, it's really not
Still there.
turning.
Oh yeah, Shark was still got 4 wheels.
What the hell? Hacks?
Yeah. I'm not where he's driving though. Might have lost much longer.
The boat right's wobbling significantly.
Oh, good.
I'm looking for a tree,
rock.
apparently.
Oh dear, I may have lost the front left as well.
I'm looking at the car through trees. They didn't obviously check that, did they?
I think we should do Motor City next, the the trophy truck version of that one, or try Bend Speedway. I want to try something with some ramps. I'm struggling to get entire sentences out, by the way, on this this track.
Did you have to adjust your seat, your chair, your tension mechanism?
No, that's all good. I'm strapped in nice and firmly. I'm
Or you
just
had those elastic bands on it to
Yes.
sort of make it pull back on you.
yeah. Unfortunately, that doesn't work with the 6 DOF. That was a 3 DOF trick. So it's still
Yeah.
bungeed, but it doesn't pull. You can get electric belt tensioners though, so that they will actually pull on it on purpose. They're quite expensive for a motor and a USB socket.
I wonder if we should play this with the farming steering wheel.
I mean, honestly, the Xbox pad controls in this game are fantastic. They're really, really good.
Yeah.
Like when I do the daily and the I couldn't see
I know
it.
what you're missing. I know what you're missing.
So just quick, when I do the daily and the weekly challenges, I do them on the Xbox pad, and it's so easy on the pad, like proper hacks. What am I missing?
You know, rally drivers have that sort of thick, sort of styrofoam
Hands.
wedge around their neck.
Yeah, hands. Head
Stop.
and neck restraint system. Head and neck
Yeah.
system. Yeah.
Yes, but you haven't got that, which is why your head's getting an absolute thrashing.
It's not as bad as it looks. I do have a nice soft cushion behind me. I know it looks terrible, but it doesn't feel terrible.
I'm sure the lorry drivers don't make it feel terrible, but they probably need it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fucker.
The
With
tree
mine-
Oh, it's all right. It's called weight saving. Look it up.
there.
Car not going right very much now. Car not going forwards very much now. Don't worry, Shaka.
You're a three-wheeler.
I will retire when you win.
Where can you see through your dash?
Yes, I can see through the dash down into the road. The worst bit is
It's
where
like a Flintstone car.
well, sometimes you deform the front of the car and you can't see anything out of it. But yeah, where's Izzard and Sai and Andy and Edmure and Bloodrose and Jay? Should get a full house with and Tad. Should get a full house with WreckFest. I've got a 24-player server running on a dedicated PC there. Turn.
Turn more.
It's really not. Thankfully, it's not a front-wheel drive car with one wheel missing. That would be.
Yeah.
As ever, don't brake and steer at the same time. That doesn't work. The fact that DOF Reality unit, by the way, got sold so quickly tells you all you need to know about how popular they are when they come up. That was one of my worries, was I couldn't sell it on, but you can sell them on almost straight away. What's reset? It's that one. I apparently cut the corner. So my first lap was 7.5 minutes. My second, yeah, Shaka, should we just retire? There's another 7.5 minutes at least.
Will you quit?
I vote Shaka wins.
Your engine's on fire.
Right, so quite a good level, but not with multiple laps.
Yeah.
Okay. Server. Oh, server options. Okay, car. The game's still trying to drive me around. Stop it! Stop it! Tri-Bend Speedway. Wild Circuit. In Bees. Oh my.
Boobies.
And sadly not in Boobies. So this is the I'll say terrifying one. I'll probably put it to 5 laps because these laps are so short. And I do feel there should be a bit of an aspect when playing this game of you have to not fuck your car. Like there should be a little aspect of, because the cars are so wreckable. Oh, did I not choose B's? Yeah, there we go. That you should have to kind of, you know, weigh up going as fast as you possibly can with finishing the race.
Kills the races.
It's hard to reconcile with resetting.
Resetting just puts you back on the track. It doesn't fix anything. It just resets your position, not your damage. We should turn some AI on as well, because the more AI we get on, the more points we get.
I think I'm mostly done with the progression.
Bye!
I guess with this race. You...
I don't actually know. I'm at 49. What?
Oh, sorry. Sideways. Whee!
Oh, that was quite a nice recovery there. I did a little 180 spin.
I like a J10.
Yeah, I did it right. Like, spun it, put my foot down. All very good.
Congratulations, sir.
Makes a change. Although I haven't experienced the jump yet, because it's been a rubbish couple of first laps.
So I learned something interesting today. I don't know if it wants to be public knowledge or not, but it probably is if it's on YouTube already. The Teslas, someone was looking at the internals, the CAN bus network,
Yeah.
and working out how to hack the feature set, giving it
Oh yeah,
through the
absolutely.
CAN bus
Yep,
network.
yep. It's done. If you want to get banned from Supercharger Network, you go right ahead, and they will ban you. They will ban you from Supercharger Network, and they have
I'm
done.
fairly sure I could work out how to do that as well. That's the funny
No,
thing.
it's all encrypted. Like you can see data going past, but it is encrypted data.
Right.
But all
Still be
cars.
interested to watch the video. I'm sure that's the if someone's got money to burn,
Oh,
the
yeah.
problem would be with that, I suppose, is if you then sold that car with this ban on it, and then someone else like, well, I didn't do that.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's
I don't know how
happened.
it works.
You can get, so for instance, for £1,500 on the middle spec Tesla, you can buy a performance boost. And it's a pure software upgrade, and it works the car differently, and you gain half a second 0 to 60, which is insane improvements for a software boost. But so people hack it, but Tesla find out, and they do. So you don't get any more patches for a start, and you don't get access to Supercharger Network. Like they will blacklist you.
I mean, obviously, I'm not familiar with that whole environment. So, what is the Supercharger network?
Oh, that's the Tesla's own system of fast chargers. Quick charging.
Those the ones like the service stations and services.
Yes.
Yeah, you can use other ones. You could use third-party ones, but they will ban you from that.
And the supercharger ones are faster, better.
Yes.
Give you more donuts.
Yes.
Just
cost nothing.
All above.
No, they don't cost nothing, unfortunately. That would be nice, but
Does that go to an account rather than to directly on? How does it work? You have to set up an account, and then it's like, oh, it's your car. We'll tap it onto your debt, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or
So
your
yeah,
card
quite literally. I have a card set up with Tesla, and when all I have to do is plug the car in, and it charges the car and charges me when I leave the area. The other ones, you have to get an app out or scan a credit card. So you can still use those. You can use third-party chargers, but they'll ban you from the Supercharger network, which is one of the reasons to own a Tesla, because the Supercharger network is everywhere. They always work, Star. They're super fast. They're super convenient. They're really, really, really good, and that's the advantage Teslas have over every other one. Hey, Anshin. Oh,
Can't crash into this time.
now where's Schalke? Oh no, you got crashed into. Oh, Karma is. Oh, what the hell? Do you know what I could do in this game, apart from VR? Live for speed style wing mirrors. I can't see anything behind me.
I haven't got wing mirrors on my car.
I do, but they're not showing anything because someone just dented them. So all I can see is, well, technically my face.
Oh, bollocks.
There goes the whole of the pack. Come on, someone give me a good shunt. I can get a bit of speed out of them. Nah, bollocks. Back of the pack.
So unfortunately, this game doesn't have a start at the a reverse sort order, reverse starting order option. Oh wait, did I actually turn on the pack? It says position 1 out of 4.
Well, a lot of people, yes.
Okay, I haven't seen any.
Position 20 out of
Flashing
20.
me up.
Oh good. I literally, I'm about to lap Henry, but I haven't seen anybody else. Sorry, I'll help.
Maybe it's not showing.
Did that help?
No.
No, it's because I started in first place, and oh bollocks!
Not much longer.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh man, your car is seriously fucked.
Hey, Jay.
You see the other cars, DJ?
I haven't seen. No, because I can't see any of them. Like I literally can't see any of them. So I started in first place, and I haven't gone slow or fast enough to see any more. So I'm just in the wrong part of the track to see them. If that makes sense.
I think there was a guy in front of you.
Well,
but I'm just saying hacks that you can't see them.
No, it's just timing. If I go fast enough or slow enough, I'm sure I will.
Well, yeah, but I saw some people in front of you, in front of your car, that you should have been able to see if you could see them.
Oh, right, because it now says I'm in position 5 out of 4.
Yeah. So I'd say hacks.
I think more like bug, but sure, let's call it.
Oh, Jake Ross has joined. Sweet.
Or targets.
Oh, come on, physics, stop being unfair to me.
But yeah, being banned from the supercharger network, it would not be something you would want as a Tesla owner, because you can no longer use that. You can do like this. You can still use the car. You can still recharge it anywhere you like.
These ones that charge the car up quickly.
No, I mean there are other chargers that charge the car up quickly. They're not better in that respect, but they are ubiquitous. They are all fast. They all work. Only Teslas can use them. There's almost no queue for them. There are a lot of reasons to go with the superchargers.
Right.
I mean, it's a bit like being banned from like the Grand, like It's a bit like being banned from one hotel chain. You can still go to other hotels, but if that's your favourite hotel, you know you're not going to be that happy. Let's go to A's, but the AI will still be stuck in that one. Hello.
Howdy.
I have a hurt.
You have a hurt?
Yes.
How have you have a hurt?
This game. If you've not had the stream up, I've forgotten what it's like. It's just like being tumble dried for 5 minutes.
So I might have misheard you, so you may have to forgive my mishearing.
Okay.
But I thought you said you had to do something to prepare the car for high speed charging or something.
The battery has to be approximately the right temperature. Like somewhere between.
So you warm the battery up or something.
Somewhere between 20 and 30 degrees, say.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's quite a large range, but if you try and charge it at 4 degrees, it will charge slowly. And so when you navigate to somewhere in a Tesla, you navigate to a charger, it will make sure the battery is preconditioned before you get there. So it burns more. It burns more energy, to be fair, and it can burn a lot of energy. But it means that when you start to charge, you will charge very fast. But yeah, you are talking 900 watts per mile easily, preconditioning a battery. But you don't have to. You don't have to pre-con charge it. That means that you save money because you haven't wasted a bunch of energy cooling or warming the battery, but your charging time is longer. So you can choose which is more important to you.
So if you don't have that option turned on, you have to then turn up at the charging station and heat the battery up and charge.
It will heat the battery from the supercharger. Like it will just do it. But bear in mind, you're talking about somewhere in the region of 800 kilos of battery to warm up. It takes a long time. So what I do when I head off somewhere, I tell the car I'm going to leave, and it will precondition the battery off of my
drain sort of thing.
Yeah, off my mains. But we're talking 3 hours to precondition the battery. It's not at the minute because it's winter and it's like 3 degrees out there. It's quite funny. You can hear, if you walk past the car, you can hear the fans and the pumps whirring to try and keep it warm. Okay, I think I can see 7 people in the race this time.
Yeah.
I think this is broken. I think I'll remove the AI because just behind me is M Sport BMW, which is definitely an AI. Oh wow, that was a spectacular. Who's that? That is, yeah, Jason. Yeah, no, I can see some AI. There's one. It's so nice when you do a jump, though. For a brief moment, all is calm and serene.
Oh, that's a lot of lag.
Really?
Yeah.
What, like,
what's going on,
you're lagging? Other cars are lagging?
Oh, the lap. God damn it.
Did you just... was that you that I just donked?
Oh. I don't know. Maybe, but it's just I kind of like zigzagging backwards and forwards.
Yeah,
It's kind of as though I've got an update running, but
I can only see 7 cars, so I will remove all the AI for the next race. Something is definitely a miss. I can't see any of
Oh,
you guys.
have you got to update the server, perhaps?
No, I'm a client, don't forget. I'm not the server. Server's over there. I can see 7 cars. I can see Leo, Talon, Dark LVP, J2J, M-Swap, BMW, and Cyrus. What I can't see is any of you guys.
That's weird.
So I will just get rid of them. Oh my god. Stop. So when I win or lose a race, the AI drives around and the motion rig is still hooked up to the AI.
Why don't you just alt tab out?
I can hear that. The motion ring, the AI.
Okay, you want me to alt tab out so I'm staring at windows and getting thrown around in my seat?
No, and then hit disconnect.
Disconnect from
Or
what?
find an emergency key to disconnect from that thing.
Well, then I have to rerun it 10 seconds later.
Yes.
I'm
But you just want a disconnect button.
Well, yeah, but I don't have. I do actually have a hardware stop. It's over there. I haven't plugged it in yet. Shauka, what level are you then? It says in the top right.
19, 49.
So you haven't maxed out the progression. I don't know what there is to unlock, if anything.
Only in my mind.
Ah, right. Okay, that's all the AI gone. What was the other one? It was motor something. Oh man, I used to have a fairly good mental. Is it Marston Motor Center? Midwest Motor Center? Motor City Circuit. There we go. Motor City Circuit. 3 races.
Motor Sticky Circuit.
Motor Sticky Circuit. We'll go down to C's. 3 laps. Oh, good. Did you get a shot of Dora deciding that she was going to be on top of the chair? Regardless of the sensibilities of it.
Cars.
C's, yeah. What do I want? I like the buggy. Buggy's the advantage of being nice and light. Disadvantage, it's quite light.
The bumper car's nice and light.
Yes.
Bit down on power heavy.
So I'm just going to remind you, this is the trophy circuit. So this is the one with the ramps. On the bright side, Henry, it's technically an EV.
Which one?
The honeypot.
Buggy.
The honeypot is quite literally an outhouse on wheels. Oh, I'm sweating. It's. Oh. I knew there was something I forgot. I forgot to link to the motion. Again, I keep on forgetting. There we go. There we go.
It gives you a bit of relief though, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I just have to alt-tab out and link back.
Oh, you bastard. Wouldn't mind, but the steering wheel decides to turn left when you're facing towards it, the camera, and turn left when you're facing away from it in different controls.
Surely it's just the fact that the camera's in the wrong position. Like,
no.
The car will still left. Like, it's car left, but it won't flip. That would be horrible.
It does flip.
That doesn't make any sense. That means when you look backwards, I think you're wrong there. I would be incredibly surprised if
What the hell?
the game would.
Oh, my
see
game
a
just
camera.
froze.
Yes, everyone bundle onto Malcolm.
That was horrible. I literally, like, the screen, I can hear the noises, the game, but, like, just no frames.
Have you got an AMD?
Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, that's why it's running.
Alright. Don't think so, Shauka. I don't think so. And just a reminder, of course, that vendettas can only last for the duration of the current race. Yeah, Sharko, the limo is a great target because it's so easy to put it into a nice long spin. Malcolm, for someone who's allegedly locked up, you seem to be making good progress around the track.
Oh, it unlocked. I
Oh,
went
right.
into the side of the wall, and then it was just like, oh, it's fine again. It was probably about 2 seconds. I just had no frames.
That sounds about normal for AMD.
Ow, ow, ow.
So even with all your frames, you didn't catch up, though, did you?
Bear in mind, if you had Nvidia, I'd just be telling you to get AMD. So.
I think if I needed to buy a computer at the moment, I probably. Can you buy computers?
Yeah, but only a whole build.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I haven't been following. I'm good. I've got a 3080. I'm good for a while.
Yeah, you're fine for a while.
A friend of mine bought a 3060, 10400F Intel, and a 16 gig RAM and a terabyte NVMe SSD
Yeah.
for about 1200 quid from eBay, I think it was.
Yeah, I will be upgrading hopefully this
Move that
year
to that.
because the DDR5 should come online. But so currently I've got the fastest CPU I can get in that socket. But I need to upgrade everything, and there's no point getting a new motherboard now because it will be DDR4, and that would be
5.
yeah. So I mean, I want DDR5, so I'm waiting for that
yeah.
to really be done.
It's interesting because they're in a situation now where basically with AMD what they're doing is the next gen when the AM5 socket stuff comes out, you can buy all brand new chipset, as in motherboard, chipset, CPU and DDR5 and memory and everything like that. Or they're coming out with 3D, basically a new CPU for the current platforms, the AM4 stuff,
Yeah.
but with 3D memory, which apparently is
Well,
going to
that-
give like a significant boost on what the current gen stuff at AM4 is anyway.
Won't that need a
So it's
different
like-
socket though?
No. So they're coming out with a new CPU, which has basically got newer technology, but is for the current platform stuff as
Okay.
well.
So you've got
So it'll
3D,
be interesting to see
3D memory with a DDR4 connector.
Yeah. Well, but it's the same socket. So I
Yeah.
could drop in a new CPU, a brand new CPU, at the same time as the AM5 stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, I could do that to save a bit of money, or depending on how much of an increase the AM5 stuff is, go and get that.
So you
Well, you
notice.
said-
I suspect the big
motherboard's
increase will
got
come
a
to
code with
DDR5.
memory.
Well,
Sorry,
yeah.
I just talked over you there.
Well, yeah. You would need a, and you need a new motherboard as well, I assume.
No. For a new AM4 socket. So it's the new CPU, which is still on the old, i.e. current gen AM4 socket, but they're also coming out with the AM4 socket and CPUs.
Right. So I think the question is, I can use an existing motherboard and put a completely new RAM standard into it, and that will just work.
No, it's not. It's not DDR5. That's the thing. So
No,
it's a new
DDR4.
CPU.
Yeah, DDR4.
It's a DDR4,
but
yeah,
3D.
DDR4.
All right. So it's just
yeah.
so I can put that DDR4 RAM into any computer. It's someone's worked out a different way of building it.
No. Memory on the CPU. So it's the cache. So it's 3D cache, which kind of gives you a massive performance
Wow.
boost. Yeah.
It will give you. Well, yeah, sort of.
I think it's a 5800 CPU, but it's like an XE or something. I'm sure Esme would know what I'm talking about. But it basically it's going to be more powerful than the 5950X
Let's be
on the
very.
old architecture.
Let's be very clear. Bigger caches are good, and the biggest performance increase you're going to see is on benchmarks.
Yeah. Okay. But that's the thing is, it'd be interesting to see how much of an increase the DDR5 gives you in games.
Oh, fuck all. What games are you CPU bound on? Oh yeah, almost none of them. Well,
Icarus.
Icarus. I was about to say Icarus.
So that's my point. Is would it be worth me getting a new CPU for the current architecture, or a whole new architecture and new CPUs? And that'll be when the benchmarks for that come out. That'll be interesting because one of them will save me a lot of money.
Yeah, it'd be worth seeing what reviewers say, this game does this performance, this game, because it may be a case of, well, you can run this game without these features, but if you put this system together, then you can turn this, and this on, and it looks even better. That's what they'll be probably.
But that would be graphics card based, not CPU based.
So
Well,
the problem
I don't know.
with all of these is anytime you get into any article about overclocking and new this and new that, and you actually look at the numbers, it's like with the new system, you're doing 102 frames a second, and the old one was only 97.
98.
And you're like, yeah, brilliant. So I can spend 800 quid and get 4 frames a second on average. Let's not. Like, the days of huge performance leaps are not here. I was going to say, though, you can't really buy a video card. But AMD also make every computer for Tesla now, every Xbox, every PlayStation. Nvidia make every Switch.
Aren't they doing the switches?
No, Nvidia's Switch. AMD have no competing.
Are you sure?
AMD have no competing architecture. It's Tegra X. AMD don't have that.
Okay.
But you'll notice that there's no lack of Switches or Xboxes. Well, there is, but not like there is PCs.
3080s and things.
See?
You can't use an Xbox
I see.
for mining.
You're in a C.
Oh, I did click my B.
You have to double click your B.
Yeah, click it twice.
I've double B'd.
Okay, you've beat twice. Okay.
I've beat twice. Yeah, NVIDIA Tegra X1. Interesting.
Yeah. It's the same as in the Nvidia Shield. It's also about 2017, maybe older than that, and it's still one of the fastest Android things on the market. Still. Like, the rest of the Android manufacturer hasn't really caught up, but it's the only actively called Android setup in existence, and that's what's the bill kicker. It just draws a shit ton more power. Okay.
Bye, Jay. Bye, Max. Adam, this is one of those. I presume you're behind me. It's one of those slow and steady wins the race things.
In my case,
just let them.
Yeah. I took the jump at full speed and made it around, so that was actually quite good. But I'm not sure I could repeat that reliably.
I just watched them all just kind of fail.
Just you.
It's alright.
And then you're going to watch me fail soon. Don't you worry.
Are you taking the left? Because the right's quicker. So the left's quicker, but very dangerous.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Win the race. One was first to finish. Complete the race.
To win the race.
To win the race, one must keep one's car the right way up.
On the track, where it's not presently available to your wheels.
Well, it's not strictly necessary.
One must at least be the right way up for most of the time, then.
So the Tesla, talking about the Tesla again.
Yeah.
The Tesla thing.
Supercharger.
That you get for home. No,
for home. Yeah.
That's not a supercharger. It's just a charger.
Well, I mean,
this
is a simple.
It's the same as any other charger.
So this is a simple question.
Wow.
So the slowest Tesla superchargers are 150 kilowatts, and the fast ones are.
No, they're 112, I think.
150s. The only 112s.
The Gen 2s, not Gen 3s.
The only 112 ones are the Roadster ones, and we don't have those anymore. But my point is, the fast ones are 350 kilowatt. You do not have 350 kilowatts at your house, not even close. So a fast home charger is 11 kilowatts, and that's still pretty quick. That's still 20, 30 miles an hour. Yeah, 48 amps. That's
I haven't got that sort of power available to my house.
I've got the 7.2 kilowatt, I think it is, charger at my house.
I mean, it depends. New houses, new builds all
look,
have.
Mr. Chicken. How nice of him.
New builds all have 3-phase. New build, as of middle of last year, I think. So it's for that. Your house may or may not have 3-phase, depending on.
They bring in the requirement for EV chargers on new builds as well now.
There is. There is.
I knew they were talking about it.
No, so the current requirement is you must have 3-phase on new builds. There is a forthcoming requirement for also some sort of external charging ability, but I don't think that's there. But yeah, so probably, Max, at home, you can charge at 7 kilowatt. Bear in mind, I'm currently charging my Tesla at 1.4 kilowatt. That's fine, because I'm not in a hurry. Like, I'm not going anywhere till Wednesday. It'll be fully charged by Wednesday. And then I'm going somewhere on Wednesday, and then I'm going somewhere on Thursday, but it will fully charge overnight quite happily.
Cool. Have you got keys with the car, or have you got fully keyless?
There are no keys. There's not even.
Okay, no, because I've been looking at Auto Trader and you see pictures of keys. Yeah.
There are no keys.
Do you mean the car? Because they give you a fob. It's a key fob thing, but it's actually not got a key in it.
No, there's no.
Or
fobs.
does it have a key in it?
There's got no fobs.
No, for the S's they do.
Yes, but they're old and busted. We don't talk about the S's.
Exactly. If you're looking at
second-hand, which is what Matt said,
Yeah,
you're not really going to get second-hand 3. You could, but I mean...
Where's my key?
They're expensive. So the 3s come with a pair of credit cards that are only to be used in emergencies that unlock the car. You use your phone. It's 100% phone-based. You go near it with your phone, the car unlocks. You walk away from it, it locks again. Which is a bit weird, but... yes, it's using directional Bluetooth fancy pants stuff. Unlike crappy RFID remote car locks, though, the Bluetooth, the phone stuff's almost unhackable, so that is good.
Yeah, a lot more encryptable than that.
Yes.
The only problem I've got with that is the wife would go, I can't get the car to start. But yeah, put your phone in your handbag, darling.
No, well, yeah, I mean, if she leaves the house without... The good thing is, it means it's impossible to leave the house without your phone. Remember, the car won't even unlock without the phone. You should just be there going, why is my phone not unlocked? But yeah, I've got my credit cards that came with the Tesla in little RFID shields, so you can do man in the middle on the credit cards that come with the car. So I have protected against that. Like, they are emergency cards only. Like, if my phone gets stolen, it goes flat or... Ow! Something. But yeah, it's weird. There's no keys. I mean, it's not just keyless entry. There's no fob. The S's.
There's no socket.
Thanks,
yeah,
Shalka.
Key socket or something.
There's also a lot of some modern EVs. You get in and then you have to press the start button. In a Tesla, you just put it in gear and drive. So some cars you have to press start and then put it in gear. You're like, why? Why have I just told you to drive twice, basically?
There was a comment.
It's ignition based.
Yeah, but that's...
wow,
but
thanks, Jay.
So
that's old schoolers, isn't it?
Yeah, so you get in the...
I get in the car, I expect to do something tell the engine to go.
Well, but you get in the car, you turn the engine on, and then you put it in gear. So to phrase it another way, you just turn the engine on twice.
Yeah.
But in the Tesla, you just
It's whether or not all the other things like the radio and all that kind of stuff's on in the car or not.
Yeah, but I'm sitting in the car, of course I want them on.
I mean, some people do.
Well,
some people don't.
Yeah, but then turn it off. Press the radio off button.
Yeah, but that still means all the auxiliary power is still going.
Oops.
In your car.
Whoops.
I mean, you've still got drain on your car.
You're right, and if I sit in my car for 400 or 500 hours, the radio might run the car battery down.
It's a hell of a battery.
It is. Yeah. Well, it is a hell of a battery. To be fair,
I was absolutely shagged after those other guys destroyed me.
Getting the public consciousness is not.
Actually,
sorry, Adam. That wasn't intentional.
So
okay, good.
I'm going to actually let me do my math. So let's assume a kick-ass stereo system. So that's 200 watts. That's a loud stereo system.
Kilowatt.
A 1,000? No. I said a loud stereo system, not a sonic weapon that will leave you with bleeding eardrums. 200 kilowatts.
I don't expect to survive this jump, by the way.
But 200 kilowatts means you've got that'll give you 500-ish hours out of a Tesla's battery running a stereo. But 200 kilowatts, 200 watt amp, you'll go deaf listening to that flat out. Like a kilowatts that is in the show car range. That's not something you have in your car.
Yeah.
Well, you might do, but you're gonna go deaf.
I think this is something that we've got a sort of different change of perspective. Is that the right word?
But so theoretically, let's say that I don't know, you accidentally go away for the weekend and your wife or someone leaves a phone in the car. With aircon on.
Then it will go flat, yes.
It will go flat, okay.
Yeah.
Because all the other cars, like for instance, most of the other cars will notice that and turn off the ignition.
Actually, no, it won't. No, it won't, because it will use the seat sensor to detect there's no one sitting in it. Unless you
Okay.
put the car in camp or dog mode. In that case,
Yeah,
you
okay.
didn't hit ready. You should hit ready.
Yeah.
That was close. If you put the car in camp or dog mode, then it will keep everything
Hey,
running.
hey.
If you put your car in camp mode.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
No.
Hey.
Oh, man, from there.
Shaka.
Bugger.
Come on.
Yeah, Elon Musk was noted today, or very recently noted on Twitter for saying that someone was complaining about having to switch on the heaters and things, or something like that. And they're saying the car should be making those sort of decisions for you. The user shouldn't really need to be interacting with the car.
I'm sorry, chicken.
level
I
is really making the
was
correct
trying to get out of your
decision.
way.
Well, Max, I mean, the thing, there is a button marked auto, and that's what you should leave it on. That means that user has turned auto climate control off, and then is bitching the car isn't doing stuff automatically. I leave it on auto. I told the car how warm I like it. If I'm going out somewhere, I grab my phone, hit the button, and the car starts to warm up, or cool down if it's the summer. So when I get in a few minutes later, it's all warmed.
It's all ready in advance,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool, actually. Cool as in exciting, not cool as in temperature.
Yeah. Well,
The hypothetical problem I have with that sort of thing is that on my car, Volvo big thing, it's got an auto setting. Problem is that then just blows all the hot air or the air out through the face once, and that's not my personal preference. So my personal preference is that I've got to try and put it on sort of the demister or the top bit and then the feet. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a way that they can change
Mine does have that
but-
as an auto feature, so it goes windows, feet, and face as auto. I think it doesn't blow it in the face if you choose it. But
So-
I think it blows it in the windows.
the Tesla's auto is more about blow the fan at the right speed to keep the car at temperature warm. The direction of the air you choose. But remember, this
Really?
is a So you choose with a little on-screen display. I told you, you just drag the vents in the direction you want the vents to blow, and they do. But remember, this is a Tesla. You press the button and you say, "My windscreen is misty," and then it will demist the windscreen. You can say, "My balls are cold," and it will turn on the
plastic.
thing.
My countryman can do that. I'm hot, I'm cold, it's too bright.
But you can't say "My
But
balls are
also,
cold."
it's also got auto, so you set it to a
wheels gone.
temperature, and it will move it will decide on when, or all the different sensors, if it's going to blow air at your feet, or face, or...
The point the article was trying to make was that Elon was implying that the user shouldn't have to press any buttons at all. It'd be an error if they have to press a button.
Well,
They
yes,
can't press
It should go,
Well-
the windows misty,
Well,
I'll deal with it for you.
yeah,
already.
because in the last
There aren't any
patch,
buttons.
in the last patch, they added in also seat heaters, and I fucking hate it because some people like me, I like my seat heaters to be blastingly warm. I love heated seats.
Really?
Other people, like Fucknugget here, hates it. So how can you have an auto setting that understands that I like heated seats and Mr. Sweaty Bollocks there doesn't? Sorry, Henry.
I like my seat to have the chill taken off of it.
Henry.
I don't like my seat to have to be frozen, but I don't like it also to be roasting.
Now,
Whereas my other half likes to have all of the heat generated from the seats. It doesn't really like to have warm air blown at them.
So she likes the sweaty vajayjay, yes. Well,
Yeah.
in an electric car, of course, you should avoid blowing hot air around because it's really
Did you become a
inefficient.
trike, Mr. Chicken?
Yeah. So Henry, I landed as you were crossing over the road, and
I noticed. I was seeing the incoming. Like, oh god.
Yeah,
Still
Henry,
like that.
when you went on two wheels, I inadvertently apparently stopped you from rolling back on your wheels. I apologise for that.
Yeah, that was fine. I was kind of expecting something like that to happen, but now
Going to Robin.
I was trying to not hit you, but then there was a corner. If I'd have not hit you, if I'd have
This
if I'd
is
have hit you
this is
going.
WreckFest. This isn't Leaf for Speed.
I know,
so
but you've done nothing wrong to me, so it's a gentleman's agreement.
is there?
Yeah, we're loading vendettas into one
The only
race.
people I've got beef with currently are Jay and Schalke, and I taught Schalke a lesson that last one.
it's a shame the game doesn't have an actual nemesis system saying in the
that
last
would be good.
race.
Hit your nemesis
Yeah.
and get points.
Yeah, well, Schalke is your nemesis because Schalke made you spin out. Therefore, in this race,
Jay.
spin Schalke out and you will gain an extra.
XP point or something.
Expert. Okay, we're gonna go to A's on Crash Canyon. This isn't the one I thought. I wanted the other one, but anyway.
It'll do.
So remember, and this is mostly at Schalke who is wrong, we drive on the left. So just remember that. I mean, you don't have to drive on the left. No one is forcing you to drive on the left. Just saying, generally speaking, everyone apart from you drives on the left. Choose wisely. Now, do I go with the Doom rig to try and knock people out the way, or do I go with something small to try and hopefully get away with it? Oh no, I chose the Doom rig.
Oh no!
One thing I would say, if with the Tesla and the auto behaviour,
Yeah.
if it was to sort of somehow remember what your setting was, I'd kind of be fine with that, and that's what the auto thing did.
Does it?
But
not?
I don't know.
It does, but if you tap auto, it starts to go, "Ha, I know what you want," and you're like, "Yeah, I want my anus to be mildly charred when I get out of the car. That's what I want." Other people don't like that. That's my
Especially
thing.
people with piles. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking, I don't know for certain.
So, right, ready?
The little second-hand ones seem to have
Thank you.
leather seats.
Oh, and car change, unless you
No,
want to.
I'm happy. This is my car.
Right.
My one is it's vegan leather. So specifically, vegan leather is not leather. It's plastic.
It's plastic.
No, I
Yes,
just don't like leather.
You
It's
can't-
hot in the
Yeah.
in the summer. And...
Well, with a vegan, I mean, there isn't an option. They only do one type of. They do two types of seats, black or white. But
Yeah, well, I've seen some in the second-hand market which happen to look like at least one isn't leather, which I would choose.
well, that's probably a third party. But yeah, remember,
This car doesn't turn.
Max, you are thinking old school. Your car will never be hot or cold when you get in it. Your car will be the temperature you want it to when you get in it, because the car will have sorted it out for you.
Yeah.
Which it's, I use it every time.
It's a hell of an investment to find out I don't like it. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, I said it's really nice. It really is. I've gotten used to that quite
Get
quickly.
in!
Grab the app. Just say,
Okay.
actually, I don't want you. I want you to be warm. Now, next year's model is rumored to have seat coolers, because that's something Californians want apparently. But
Ram him!
my current one only has
Model
seat
3?
heaters. Model 3, yes, rumoured.
Right.
So apparently what's happened is the integration's turned up and the but not the hardware. So it probably will appear at some point during this year. I've never actually needed cooled seats because I live in, the
Oh, yeah,
Northern.
bastard.
You get the wrong way.
Ah!
Oh, crap it.
Pick up the weakling!
Oh, bollocks to that.
I would like
Oh
to
no!
I would like to see more cars
Oi, Jay!
with the LCD panels on the screen, the windscreens and the windows, so you can make the windows go perfectly opaque. Because that means when you park your car, the windows can go opaque and then not let any light or heat in, or out.
And people
Yeah.
can't see what's worth stealing inside the vehicle.
Well,
Oh,
Yeah, but-
God.
yeah.
Oh, they opaque to infrared.
I have no idea.
Damn, Adam.
I know that. Oh, yes. So the Taycan's got that now in this year's model. The moonroof you can make completely blanked off, and I love it because if you want,
IX has it.
yeah, it's quite a rare thing though, and I'd like to see it get more common.
When you say complete blanked off, you mean electrically, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
because if you could blank off all of the windows in your car and sleep in it, or not let the heat in. I mean, Henry, I assume it will block some heat. Good night, Jay.
Well,
Nice to see you again.
a point I will make is, I say make, not referring to this. Was it white titanium dioxide paint? It's very bright, very reflective, but it's basically black in infrared. So people who've painted their houses white in a tropical, in a hot climate, basically sort of making their house a heat magnet. But they've developed a new paint recently that, in theory, doesn't do that, or is not black in infrared. So it'll actually reflect a lot more infrared, which is like one of the things you don't necessarily think of as a standard.
Okay, so just to be clear, you're saying I should not paint the windows of my car with white paint. Okay, noted.
Yes.
Oh, that's a bit.
I am suggesting that, but no, I mean, that was like a potential other thing. Well, I mean, I remember Mercedes in the past have had infrared reflective windows. So in theory, they're blocking the infrared anyway. So
yeah, the this is a race, by the way. If you are, unless you're happy with your current cars. Yeah.
Class?
Ace.
Again.
The roof on the Tesla has got the reflective stuff, the IR reflective.
I mean, the Tesla's got double glazing windows, isn't it?
Double glazing on
Isn't
front
it?
and sides, but not. Oh no,
Okay.
I think they've got the rears now. The Ys have got it on the rears as well, so it's all double glazed.
Because surely that would be nice for temperature insulation as well.
Temperature insulation and sound, yeah. I didn't mean to choose this track, but there we go.
I've not played this track.
Really?
it's Carmageddon.
This is from Carmageddon. Just keep an eye on the left. So am I going to brake for this corner? Nope. Whoops. I completely overshot by such a long way. Sorry, Henry, I'll help.
I don't want you.
I knew that was going to happen. Thanks, Schalke.
The thing is, I rammed you and then I braked and I didn't slow down for the corner. I still piled off the corner. If you're talking,
lost.
we haven't even heard a peep out of you.
No, I've just been listening to all your guys' nonsense.
Oh, that's nice of you. What was it they said in Bambi? If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. Just atrocious grammar,
That means
but
you have to say something.
the heart's in the right place.
Yeah, syntactically incorrect.
Yes, well, he is a rabbit, so it's fair that he's a bit stupid. Oh. I'm doing very well here. This is easy. Oh, bugger. And then I realised I haven't hooked up the motion
Oh
brake.
shit!
I haven't pressed the button.
There's a hole on the left there, by the way, guys.
Right, it's going to get a lot less easy now. Yep, there we go.
Hi, Schalke. I sent Schalke over the round.
Nice.
That was worth it.
Why isn't Schalke talking? Is he scheming about something?
He's focusing.
Oh, bollocks!
I
Schalke.
love the sky texture. It's just so chunky.
So
Yeah.
I smacked Schalke over the ramp, and then I just saw him accelerating towards me without
Oh,
any steering, so I just stopped and waited until we were going straight into a wall.
I just tried to ram Schalke, but I didn't. I rammed one of the fake scenery cars instead.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll ram Max. That'll make me feel better. Oh, I don't feel better. I feel damaged.
Oh yeah. The petrol tanks blow up. That's pretty cool.
Well,
I managed to balance on two wheels.
it did have
Schalke,
zombies.
this is a game of mine.
But they took it out, unfortunately. Took them out.
Had
But-
what? Sorry.
They had zombies, but they're only in there for a month. They've taken them out. They got all the code to have
Ah.
zombies, so you could do a Carmageddon in this engine, which would be sweet. And they
Yeah.
got rid of it. Like, well, I don't understand why there isn't a turn zombies on option.
Yeah. In all the games, all the
Just the
all
map,
the maps.
just two maps, and
Oh,
they should have like options for map or like versions of maps, so you can play it in like mirror mode or zombie mode. Or...
Yeah. But I think they've done a reasonably good job of this as games as a service. They are continuing to add new content in. I would just like to see a sequel, and I said with motion platform and VR support.
Yeah.
Shortcut!
Oh shit!
I also like on this track all the sound effects changed to be Carmageddon sound effects.
Yeah.
Oh, I went on two wheels.
Which two?
My right two. I had
That's
to
So right two
aim
is fine.
to the right. Aim
Right,
to the right first.
right two is fine. Left two is fine. Rear two is cool. It's when you're on your front two that you're in trouble. Doing an endo.
Nosy.
Stoppy.
Stoppy, that's it. I knew it was something like that.
Endo is the slightly older term for it. I've no idea what the derivation is. Speaking of which, does anyone know what the derivation of chop chop is?
Chop shop or
Chop chop chop.
Chop.
Come on, get your clothes on, chop chop. I'm like, oh, because it came up in something I watched earlier, and someone said I wasn't being racist because they were saying it to someone who was Chinese, and I was like, I have no idea what the derivation is. Absolutely zero.
I use that all the time, but yes, I don't know.
Yeah. So you're racist all the time. Wow.
Yep. Yep. No casual racism Monday for me. Oh, fuck, I'm right.
Somehow I'm imagining it would be about making lumber.
Yes, this is maybe true.
I finished.
It's probably not
I was
racist.
last.
He was third.
Yeah.
I was fourth because I got distracted from doing laps to ramming people quite a lot.
Yeah, that's just what you say if you weren't winning.
Well, at one point, I thought I saw Schalke crash. I was going to ram him, but it was two of the scenery cars. And I was like, oh, that's not Schalke. Luanshin, I said this is easy and then tried to enable the motion rig. Oh my god, what was wrong with your car? Who's that? I think that was Schalke's car. It was more of a motorbike. Oh my god, look at your lap time.
Mine?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's the other track that's up and down and back? That's got a bit in the middle we share.
I know what you mean.
Bonebreaker
I don't know what
Valley?
it's called. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. The double bow tie. The double penises, depending on where your mind goes.
Can't change car.
Yeah, give it a moment to load and stuff.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to link to the car now. In fact, I'm going to close Space Monkey and rerun it. Because after a little while, Space Monkey does tend to go a bit...
Oh, no.
Chop chop is pidgin English for a Cantonese phrase for hurry up.
Oh, so possibly mildly racist? Or
Well,
at least...
I wouldn't say it's racist.
not racist,
Well,
what's the
I'll
word?
take
Well.
Pigeon French.
No, Pidgin is a language. Pidgin is an actual language.
I thought pigeon meant it was pig. It was like pig Latin. It was
Yeah.
like badly.
Pidgin English was initially, people didn't speak English very well, but it has evolved into its literal own language. So it's called Pidgin. So Pidgin French means bad French. Pidgin is an actual language. But yeah, so it is actually a Cantonese verb meaning hurry up. Awesome. That's cool. I'm going to say it more. I won't shout it at people delivering me Chinese food. That perhaps would be racist.
That's a different word, though. Pidgin language from the Solomon Islands. Pidgin.
I thought it was Pidgin.
No, that's
This
the,
one is
that's the comms
Pidgin
tool.
Cantonese.
You've seen is it Pigeon English BBC News?
No. I'm just waiting for Izzard to choose a car, by the way. Yeah, I thought Pidgin English and Pigeon were both spelt with a D. No, Max, what the fuck? Did you type that in Pidgin English? There's no D in Pigeon. I'm going to ram Izzard all the way through and just repeatedly shout out, "Okay, Boomer."
Left or right? Shit.
Yes. Oh my god.
through.
Oh, I forgot about the battle bus. Yeah, Max has just made a mess of Schalke.
Oh, Henry!
Ah! Right, coming for you now.
No, but you drove in front of me.
Yeah, just coming for you.
All right, that's how you want to play it. Do you want to play it like that? Do you want to change your decision?
Oh shit.
Hey!
Oh bollocks.
Oh, that
didn't
didn't
look
go very well
fun.
for you.
No! Missed!
Hello. Can we be friends?
Okay, Boomer. That's quite satisfying. So, you've probably seen the news getting the rounds that there's a recall on Teslas in America and Australia.
For the heat pumps, right?
No, oh my god, there's no recall for the heat pumps. It's like stop using your
That's the
car.
software update, right?
Stop using your car at minus 60 degrees. That wasn't designed for that. You're not even supposed to, like, the car's operating range does not go down that low. I think it's minus 30, and people are using it at minus 45 and going, it's braking. Like, you've bought the wrong car. This is not it's not that sort of car. No, there's a current recall that's doing the news. People won't shut up about it. If you use the bonnet, the rear boot too much, the coaxial cable for the rear view camera may wear through. And in Australia and America, rear view cameras are considered safety items. Therefore, this is a recall that has to happen. And I saw this comment, and someone very smugly saying, "Oh, this is why I have an Outlander 2020 FEV, because they're so reliable and better, and this and that and this and that." And I did a quick Google, and I had to reply to him going, "Are you aware there's a recall for the Mitsubishi Outlander 2020 FEV where the rear seat belts aren't attached properly, so in case of an accident will not provide any restraint?" But, you know, you carry on about how the rear view camera might not work quite as much. Oh my god.
That was the thing that confused me, because obviously some of the Tesla, I think Model S, I think it was Model 3, I can't remember, I think it was Model S. There was one advertised as a 7-seater. I'm like, there
Yep.
isn't a 7-seat,
Yep.
5-door, it's 5.
Yeah, there
It's
is.
like 2 seats strapped onto the back
Size
of the.
quit.
Yeah.
Is quit.
Are you coming back, Simon?
No.
I'm not. I need to be off.
Okay.
But I sent you a link in. I sent you a link in Discord to the BBC News thing. But have a quick look. It's quite funny.
Izard, are you coming back, or are you off?
No, I'm off. But I was
Okay.
just going to say, we had a look at an Outlander FEV at one point and didn't even bother test driving it, because as soon as we got in it, we couldn't believe how little space there was inside compared to outside. Like, it's a biggish car,
Yeah.
and inside there's more space in my i3.
Yeah, the i3 is lovely and spacious.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you for popping in, and we'll see you again soon.
See you later.
So,
Yes, so the Model
Good night.
the Model X comes in a 7-seater variant, yes. I'm confused at what your boggle is about this. It's a 7-seater.
No,
Is it?
Yeah, it's just like the two extra seats that, like, someone's gone to Halfords and bought something to stick on the back of the car.
They're for children. I mean, it's the same as like a Land Rover or a Range Rover. They are 7-seaters, but Volvo, yeah. But the seats 6 and 7, they're for children, facing backwards.
no. Well, no,
So-
but mine's a 7-seater, and you can fit an adult in the back seats.
A short adult or a normal size adult?
Normal size adult.
Oh.
I've had 6 people, 2 and 2 and 2, in my car.
But yeah, the
I
Model
mean,
X.
it's not exactly easy to get in. It's a bit of a climb, but
Yeah.
it is possible.
Yes. But yeah, the Model X, yeah, that's. I mean, I suspect that's outside of your price range. The Model X is the 110,000 SUV with the astounding doors. Oh, the doors are amazing.
Yeah, I think if I do go EV, it'll be second hand.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, as I said, I honestly would suggest leasing for about 3 years, because in 3 years' time, the market
It's a lot
is.
of money though. The leasing is the same as I'm paying for my mortgage, and overpaying it. I'm like, no, that's too much.
Well, how much are you looking for a lease?
Well, I'd like to pay less than £900 a month.
Wait, how much were you looking at? I mean,
What are you looking at?
I was looking at leasing a Model 3, and it was 420 quid, and I was considering that expensive. So, what
Yeah.
buttons did you tick wrong?
I don't know.
Like,
How long for?
yeah.
That's
And
up
which
to them.
type of lease?
No, yeah, you can.
don't know.
The more years you lease it for, the less it is per month. The less miles you say you'll do, the less it is per month. So basically, yeah, the more you
I couldn't be
depreciate
sure
the car.
of those numbers. That's the problem.
Alright,
So you take a stab in the dark and then go, "Oh, that's big. I'll take the numbers down a bit. Oh, that's still big.
Yeah.
I'll take it down to the minimum, which is 10,000 miles a year."
Yeah, but
I'm like, well, I don't know.
yeah, I mean that's a huge. I haven't seen any leases like that. I mean that is very
No.
high.
Well, I was thinking if and
Model
only
S,
if
but
I'm actually in a position definitely to do that, I may ask for a bit further assistance from yourself if I can't work out how to do that.
There is a
But I'm
website that
very sure.
only lease EVs. I wish I could remember what it was. I think it might be called leaseev.co.uk, rather boringly. Oh wow, I
Yeah.
rock. But yeah, that was way more than I was looking at. I mean, I was looking at something like 300 quid a month for the Honda E, or 420 for the Model 3. Going, why would I ever get a Honda E?
Yes.
But nothing at the £900 mark. I mean, I suspect I could lease a Ferrari for that. Well, probably not. I could at least they depreciate a little bit quickly.
Yeah, I was having a look at this, and for a Model 3 long range, fairly well, the basic long range version, with a, what was it, 4-year lease, with like a 6-month deposit, which is about £3,000, it's about £500 a month for those 4 years. So.
Oh dear.
Max is left.
We've lost you, Max.
Yep. I've had enough.
Okay.
I needed a good night's sleep tonight.
Fair enough.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, we'll do a couple more,
Yeah.
and then we'll
Okay.
let's do Eagle, whatever it was. Eagle Snake. Eagle's Peak Motor Park. Let's do that one. I can't remember what these are. It's been so while.
Is that pigeon actually? Oh, obviously it is.
We've done that one already. Yeah.
It sounds like something like Jar Jar Binks would say.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a corruption of English going back. Oh my God, no, how many years?
Yeah.
Come on, I'll find it. No. They really need to fix this. It needs to stop being a next, and turn into a list. We'll do route stake race park in B's.
Aha. Yeah.
And then happy to have an early stop, given we did start 2:30 last night, which was maybe a little bit late. Yeah, Dora, nobody asked you. Oh, and I shall link to the car. Yeah, so it was DSP tomorrow. What was it on Tuesday? And Tuesday, something Shalka doesn't like. SnowRunner, that was it. And I can't remember what we were saying for Tuesday. We need something to replace Icarus with, really.
Lemnis Gates.
We could try Lemnis Gate. I don't know. How does it work? How many players? Like 3-on-3 or 5-on-5 or?
2-on-2.
Now, yeah, 4-player ones are always a pain, unless it's a quiet night.
You did say that you want to have variety, so.
Yes, but it's a pain. 4-player games are always a pain, unless people cycle around. They're only here for a brief period. I did want to try, and it's still not out yet. I want to try the survival mode coming to Fortnite, because you'll be able to use all the Fortnite skins and unlocks and everything, but with a survival game, and that could be quite cool. So we'll have to see what happens there. But that was rumoured to be coming last year, but hasn't made it. Oh no, Shaka, that's terrible. That's terrible. How terrible for you. Bugger! I didn't get away cleanly.
Oh shit. Phew. Oh. Oh, there goes my wing mirror.
But yeah, I also thank you, Lou Anshin. Thank you for popping in. I'm glad you like watching me get tumble dried for your pleasure. You're all right, Shaka. We should also do R Factor at some point, 'cause I think everyone's got R Factor too, and it is very moddable, and it's definitely visually better than Live for Speed.
Oh shit.
Oh bugger! I went to Ram Henry, but he'd fucked up. It wasn't there. Tomorrow night, well, so Microsoft said to me, you need to prove to us your company is. Please send us a document like your certificate of incorporation. So I sent them my certificate of incorporation. They just said, we failed to verify your company. Please send us a document like your certificate of as a corporation. So I've just sent it again, going, what information do you need? Do you need a proof of address? Because obviously your COI doesn't have address. Like, what is it you need from me? Like, what are you trying to prove? You're trying to prove Dutch Games exists. Well, there you go. Are you trying to prove that I live there? That isn't going to do it. No, that's fine. I am tumble dried for the evening, so I'm happy to pause that there. But we should do it a little bit more often. I said maybe with a little bit more notice, so more people can pop in. But cheers for watching, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow.